Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our English Learning Podcast. I am Zane.
And hello from me too. I am Sarah. We are so happy you are here with us today.
Yes, thank you for clicking on this video. If you want to improve your English, you are in the right place.
Today, we have a very important topic. Zane, do you want to tell them?
I do. Today's topic is English at work. We're going to talk about how to use English in an office, how to speak to your boss, and how to talk to your coworkers.
This is so useful because speaking English at work can be scary, even if your English is good. Working in English is a different story.
Exactly. And remember, today's episode is perfect for beginners, especially at the A1 and A2 levels. We will use clear words, speak slowly, and explain things easily.
That's right. So grab a cup of coffee or tea, sit back, and listen. Zane, how's your week going at work, by the way? Let's do a little small talk.
Oh, my week is very busy, Sarah. I have a lot of emails to write. My computer was also very slow yesterday. It was a bit stressful. But today is better. How about you?
My week is okay, but I had a very long meeting on Monday. A 2-hour meeting. I was so tired. I almost fell asleep.
Oh no, 2 hours is too long for a meeting. Did you have coffee?
Yes, I drank 2 big cups of coffee, but I was still tired. Working in an office takes a lot of energy.
It really does. And that is why we are making this video today. We want to help our listeners feel confident when they are at work.
Yes, let's start our main discussion. Zane, do you remember your very first job where you had to use English?
Oh yes, I remember it very well. I was 20 years old. I worked at a small hotel reception. It was my first time speaking English to real customers. I was terrified.
Really? You? Terrified?
Thank you, but back then it was not. On my first day, a gentleman from England came to the reception. He asked me, "Can I check in, please?"
And what did you do?
I just froze. My mind went completely blank. I forgot the word for passport. I pointed at his bag and said, "Give me book with photo, please."
Book with a photo. That is amazing. But hey, he understood you, right?
Yes, he smiled and gave me his passport. But I felt so embarrassed. My face was very red.
That is a great story, Zane. It shows that everyone starts at the beginning. It is okay to make mistakes.
It really is. What about you, Sarah? What was your first experience with English at work?
Well, my first job was in a big office. It was a marketing company. On my first week, my boss came to my desk. He looked at me and said, "Sarah, can you CC me on that email?"
Ah, the famous CC. Did you know what it meant?
No, I had no idea. I thought CC was a secret code. I was so sad and worried. I thought, oh no, I'm going to lose my job on the third day.
Oh, that sounds so stressful. What did you do?
I went to the bathroom and searched on my phone. What does CC mean in email? Then I learned it means carbon copy, which just means sending a copy of the email to another person.
Wow, that is a classic office vocabulary moment. You learned it by searching on your phone. That is a great strategy.
Yes, it saved me. Now let's look at some simple things we say every day at work. Let's start with mornings. When you arrive at the office, what do you say, Zane?
Well, the easiest thing is just good morning or hello, everyone. You can also ask your coworker, how are you today?
Yes, that is standard and polite. Let's practice a small conversation. Imagine we just arrived at the office. I will be the coworker.
Okay, let's do it.
Good morning, Zane. How are you?
Good morning, Sarah. I am good, thank you. How are you?
I am fine, thanks. Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, it was very relaxing. I watched a movie. How about you?
It was good, thank you. Okay, see you later.
See you later.
Perfect. That is a very basic A1, A2 conversation for the morning. It is polite, short, and friendly.
Exactly. You don't need to say big words. Good morning, how are you, and see you later are perfect.
Let's learn some grammar and specific tips for English at work.
Let's talk about a very important grammar point for the office. It is how to make a polite request. In an office, we often need help. We cannot just say, "Give me the pen," or "Help me now." That sounds rude.
Yes, it sounds very angry. We need to use words like could you or can you.
Yes, let's explain the difference. Can you is friendly and good for your close coworkers. For example, can you help me with this paper?
And could you is a little more formal and very polite. It is excellent to use with your boss or with customers. For example, could you send me the report, please?
Let's give our listeners some more example sentences using could you. Sarah, can you give us one?
Sure. Could you repeat that, please? This is a lifesaver sentence. If you do not understand your boss, do not be sad or scared. Just say, could you repeat that, please?
That is a brilliant tip. Here is another one. Could we meet at 2 p.m.? This is how you ask for a meeting time.
Let's do a little quiz for our listeners now.
Oh, I love this part. Listeners, listen carefully.
Imagine you want your coworker to open the window because the room is hot. How do you ask politely using can you or could you? Think about your answer right now.
I am thinking too. What is the best way to say it?
You can say, could you open the window, please? Or, can you open the window, please? Did you get it right? Let us know in the comments below.
Great job, everyone. Now, let's talk about email vocabulary because we write so many emails at work.
Oh yes, emails are a huge part of English at work. Let's teach some basic phrases for starting and ending an email.
To start a formal email to a client or boss, you can say, Dear Mr. Smith, or Dear Miss Davis, or simply Dear Sarah if you know them well.
If it is a casual email to a close coworker, you can just say, Hi, Zane, or Hello, team.
And what about the first sentence? We often write, I hope you are well. This is a very common and friendly way to start.
Yes, I hope you are well is perfect. It is polite and easy to write.
Then you write your message. For example, here is the information about the project.
And how do we end the email, Zane?
We have a few good choices. For formal emails, you can write best regards or sincerely.
And for casual emails, you can write thanks or best or have a great day. Then you just write your name below.
Let's repeat that format so it is super clear. Line 1, greeting. Hi, Sarah. Line 2, polite opening. I hope you are well. Line 3, the message. Can we meet tomorrow at 10 a.m.? Line 4, closing. Best regards. Line 5, your name. Zane.
That is a perfect template for an A1, A2 English learner. It is clean, correct, and professional.
It really is. Now, let's share another short story about a mistake, because mistakes help us learn. Sarah, have you ever made a mistake in an email?
Oh, yes. It was terrible, but funny now. I wanted to write to a manager named Brian, but my fingers typed fast and I wrote Dear Brain, B-R-A-I-N.
Dear brain, like the organ inside the head.
Yes, I called my manager a brain. Luckily, he had a good sense of humor. He replied, Thank you, Sarah. I am glad you think I have a big brain.
That is hilarious. It is so easy to mix up letters when typing quickly. So the lesson here is, always check your spelling before you click send.
Yes, proofread your emails. That is a very important office tip.
Let's move to our second question. We want to know about you.
Yes, question for our listeners. Do you use English at your current job? Or are you learning English to get a new job in the future? Type your answer in the comments section under this video. We read all your comments.
We really do. It helps us know who you are and how we can help you more.
Okay, let's talk about one more thing before we finish today's podcast. Let's talk about talking on the phone. Phone calls can be the most frightening thing for English learners.
Oh, I agree. Because on the phone, you cannot see the person's face or hands. You can only hear the voice.
But here are 2 simple phrases you can use when you answer the phone at work.
Phrase number 1. Hello, this is Zane speaking. Phrase number 2. How can I help you, Kane?
Let's put them together. Hello, this is Sarah speaking. How can I help you today? This sounds incredibly professional.
It does. And if someone asks to speak to your colleague who is not there, you can say, I am sorry, he is not here today. Can I take a message?
Can I take a message? That is a perfect A2 phrase. It means you will write down the information and give it to your colleague later.
Wow, we covered a lot of great topics today. Morning greetings, making polite requests with could you, writing simple emails, and answering phone calls.
We did. You are doing amazing, everyone. Just practice these phrases little by little every day.
Well, that brings us to the end of our episode today. Thank you so much for watching and listening to our podcast.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss a new lesson.
Have a wonderful day at work or a wonderful evening. See you in the next video.
Bye-bye, everyone. See you soon.